Alright, so this is my whirling slash poison build guide. And before I go into the actual build guide, I'm going to show just a little bit of mapping. Just to show you, you don't need shattering spite to do mapping. Kill rares, just for bosses. Just for bosses. The reason I decided to go ahead and make this build is because I wanted to play Cyclone PoE 2, but they don't have Cyclone in PoE 2. So this was the next best option. Obviously, it works best on Pathfinder because we're doing poison. Melting rares. Can't really use a headhunter with this build, unfortunately. I mean, you can, but then you gotta drop the boots, and that drops a lot of damage. So I don't recommend using a headhunter. You map just fine with it. This isn't even as good as it can possibly get. It can get a lot better than this because I don't have I'm missing 2 extra poisons. Because my spear is not good enough to. It doesn't have 2 augmentable sockets, so I'm missing 2 extra poisons that I could be having. Shreds. Alright, so let me go over the build. We're using this spear because the shattering spite is really good against bosses. We're using Plague Finger with very specific stats. We got chance to poison on hit. We got all damage from hits contributes to poison magnitude, attack speed, increased effect of poison you inflict on targets that are not poisoned, and level of all melee skills. And then we put in a increased magnitude of damaging elements you inflict. And we got my favorite uniques in the game, Defiance of Destiny and Chaos Heart. And then, of course, to scale the damage even higher, we got a Sacred Flame, Shrine Scepter, with at least 60% extra fire damage. We got a bunch of elemental damage on the rings. We got a Vertex Tribal Mask with +2 to level of all skills. And then we got Wake of Destruction, which gives us a little bit of damage, lightning damage to attacks. But the main reason we use this is so we can take the shot ground and apply that to our whirling slash, giving us a shitload of extra damage. I'll go over the passives now. Get all this attack speed. You want as much attack speed as possible. We get a chance to inflict ailments. Ailments, poison stuff, attack speed, poison. More poison stuff over here. More attack speed. Skill speed, poison. Attack speed, more poison. A little bit of that mana cost efficiency. Attack speed, attack damage, and attack speed over here. And we go over here for more attack speed. The jewel socket, jewel socket. More poison, and then more poison. And we get this jewel socket and this jewel socket over here. And then we get more skill speed over here. And we anoint this because we're using Levianga's spirits, and that allows us to have 100% uptime on this. And it also allows us to have 100% uptime on this. And for bosses, you want to use Shattering Spite, so I'll show the supports. We got Whirling Slash, Bursting Plague, Rapid Attacks 2, Escalating Poison, Deadly Poison 2, Efficiency 2, because we're using that attack so often that it drains our mana fast. So we need that efficiency 2, trust me. And then for Shattering Spite, we got Elemental Armament 2, Physical Mastery, Culling Strike 2, and this one actually doesn't help us at all. What you actually want is Stoicism 2. Yeah, that's what you want. And that's it. Oh, for the Ascendancy, you want to take these 3. Relentless Pursuit, but you want the extra skill speed as well. Overwhelming Toxicity, Poison Effect, Path of the Warrior, which you could choose either one. It doesn't matter because we're not putting points in these sides anyways. We're putting all our points over here. We're just using this and all these nodes here for the extra passive nodes. That's it. I did try a thing with Rage and Takati's Ire. It didn't work, so I don't recommend you go that route. But you can try it yourself. In fact, I actually need to switch all my strength nodes back to Dex. I forgot to do that. Real quick, let me see how much. Just making sure I can still use the skill. Yeah, we gotta switch all these back to Dex. I was trying something with Deaf Articulate, trying to stack Rage. It ended up not doing any damage because these gloves are just overpowered as fuck. So yeah, it ended up not doing anything, unfortunately. You could get rid of these Grand Spectrums if you want to, and put some better jewels in there. Something I'll probably do right now, actually. The build guide's basically over. That was it. I showed everything I need to show. Oh, for the spear, you can get a spear with the same exact stats, and the only difference being 2 sockets. That's it. That would be the only difference that you would need. And the reason you'd want 2 sockets is so you could use, hold on, one of these along with the extra elemental, extra damage of all elements. So you want those two, extra damage of all elements and the one that gives you 1 extra poison. Unfortunately, that's like 300 divine. I don't have that right now. So in the future, I'll probably get one. But for now, we're just going to move past that and just use a cheaper one, cheaper spear. But let me see if I can get some jewels. Oh, and for the Heart of the Well, you want to have recover number percent of maximum life while killing a poisoned enemy. And the recover maximum mana is pretty nice too. The elemental damage can be whatever. I recommend cold though, especially if you don't have any cold damage on your gear, on your rings. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the build guide. I might leave a PoE ninja below. Not too sure. Depends on how lazy I am. But yeah.